Alright, and we got disconnected from our first episode, so I'm just continuing it off. We had just gathered some fur and some ivy for our towel rail and our wash tub. So we're gonna go back to the town real quick and go ahead and make our wash tub and towel rails. Need 3 towel rails. Make some cord real quick. And a chest so we can put away some of this stuff. Alright, there's our towel rails. And there's our wash tub. We just need to pick that stuff up that we made. Let me just drop this crystal real quick. There's our wash tub. I'll drop one more thing real quick. Alright, there's our first chest, so we can put that down and actually throw some of this stuff in there. Alright, we got our wash tub. I think we need 2 of those wash tubs. Yep, there you go. The public baths turns into a call public baths. And here comes Mr. Glutamus. All happy. Lovely jubbly. Gore blimey. Now that's what I call bath. You might be a scrawny little pipsqueakler, right? But stone me if you don't got taste. These baths ain't no ordinary baths, you know. They're the symbol of our hideout of call. If Barbella and the boys saw 'em in this state, it'd break their poor little hearts. That's why I got you to fix 'em up for me. See? Told ya I had a good reason, didn't I? Okay. Alright, alright. Keep your ear on. If you're that desperate to know what's going on here, I'll tell you all about it. Before you rocked up with that funny flag of yours, this town was the secret base of Barbella's irregulars. We used it to fight back against the Dragon Lord's army. But then, just before you arrived, the monsters stormed the place and smashed it to pieces. Me and the boys got split up and Barbella got taken away by the monsters. I was laying low round here when I saw this funny light shining about the place. So I came back to see what was going on, and that, as they say, is that. But anyway, thanks for sorting out the baths, Larock. And a nice hot soak's just what I need to get myself back in fighting form. I'm gonna warm up my aching muscles and think up a way to rescue my mates and get this place back on its feet. Have yourself a dip, why don't you? If you're gonna be a builder, you've gotta look after your body. Alright, we finished our first quest. And we have reached our first monster battle. So let's go ahead and start it. Core blimey. Love a duck and stone the crows. We're in some serious hot water here, Larock. And I ain't talking about the bass, neither. The monsters are coming. The monsters are a-coming. What do you mean they don't usually come this soon? There's nothing usual about them. The monsters round these parts don't do things by halves. The minute you let your guard down, they're on you like a rash. Leave them to you? But Larock, you're just a skinny little shrimp. Are you sure about this? Alright then, I'm counting on you, Larock. Are you ready to give those rotten monsters a right royal whopping? Gore blimey. You ain't half brave for a bag of bones. I'll never forget you, Larock. Alright, we have our first monster battle. Let's go ahead and beat them up. It's a bunch of little hammerheads. Yeah, get away from my walls, bud. You cannot break them. I break the walls, not you. Oh, that hurt just a little bit. And it looks like we got a big, huge errand knight as well. Oh, we died. I knew I should have made some of those healing creams from those white petals before I started this, but hey, it'll be alright. Let's try that again. Let me make some petals this time before I start the fight. Yeah, I got plenty of the flower petals. Okay. Alright, we got some healing this time. Let's go ahead and start our battle. And here we go. We should have us some hammerheads, and the boss is going to be one of those big old Aaron knights. Alright, we've got 2 down. 4 to go. Yep. All of them are down except for the big boss man himself. Alright. That battle is complete. The monsters are defeated. And we obtained our first seed of life. Get in! Let's go ahead and use that seed of life. Gave us a 5 extra max health. So now we have 40. Let's talk to Mr. Glutamus. Gordon Bennett with bells on. LaRock, that was flippin' fantastic. You only went and wiped the floor with all of them horrible monsters. You know what, mate? I think you might be that legendary bodybuilder after all. Even if you could do with being a bit less bony. Hey, you ain't the bodybuilder, you're just the builder. Alright, don't get your knickers in a twist. So, you're the builder, are you? Does that mean you're gonna stick around and help us build up our base again? And help us fight back against the monsters? Thank you, LaRock. Truth is, I was so lonely all on my own. Didn't know what I was gonna do. But now you're here, and we can get to cracking. First things first, the monsters put up a barricade off to the south to cut this base off from the rest of the island. Long as that gate's still standing, we'll never be able to get Barbella and the boys back here in one piece. If we want to open up the path to the south again, that barricade's gotta go. That's where you come in, LaRock. I want you to go down there, smash open that gate, and give that wrongin' gardener a taste of his own medicine. Alright, you gotta break through that barricade. Let's go ahead and make us another hammer just in case we need it. Actually, we could make, what's the attack on this? Plus 8, plus 11. Let's make us a stone sword real quick before we go for fighting, so that way we don't have to use our hammers for all the fighting. But make that spare hammer just in case we need it, because ours is about halfway broken. Alright, let's throw this stuff in our chest. And then let's equip our stuff. We don't need a broken, beaten up open club. And let's go. There's the barricade to this quest marker on our map. A knight errant appears. There we go. Let's break our gate and switch to our stone sword and give this guy a whatnot. Alright, we beat the man guarding, the knight errant that was guarding this barricade. So let's go ahead and break through to the other side. Yeah. What do we got here? We got a scorpion right off the bat. He wants to say hi. Alright. And we got big old bunny right here. Let's go ahead and say hi. It's a big old bunny. Alright, he drops our first hairloin steak. Let's Grab us some stone. And some cactuses. Kill us another bunny. And there's some blue slimes. We have some orange slimes already, but I'm pretty sure we'll need blue as well. Yeah, he didn't drop us an ooze, but he did drop us a milk blossom, which is one of those white flowers. Alright, we got 2 of them big old hairloin steaks. There's our first splat of blue goo. Alrighty. There's just some stone. Alrighty, we got a big old bunny over here. Or, not bunny, but scorpion. It's a gray one. Alright, we got our first set of chains from that scorpion there. Oh, the bunny done charged it. I think that was a mad bunny. There's a second set of prison chains. Got us a healing cream. I'm gonna use one of them. And grab us some more blue goo. Alright, now we need to go back to our town since we broke through the barrier and see what he wants next. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some sand real quick while it's right next to us. Blocks of sand. Let's grab a little bit more, and then we'll kill that scorpion. Our first monster egg, which just taught us how to make a coddled egg. Gently poached in warm water and served while still soft. Fills hunger meter by 30%. Well, that's an upgrade from the old eggs we can make. Alright, let's head back to our town real quick. And talk to Mr. Glutamus. Cripes, a monster. Really? Think he's scared of it. Alright, let's give him a talking to. Core blimey with a plumberry on top. You've only gone and blown the blooming barricade down. I knew you could do it, mate. You might be a skinny little sausage, but you break down barriers like a champ. This is it, Larock. The fightbacks have begun. But there's two things we gotta take care of before we can really start showing the monsters who's boss. First, we gotta round up all the lads again and bring them back to our base. Then we've got to go and spring Barbella out of the monster's lockup. Soon as we got the gang back together, it'll be time to take on the Magma Malice, the big boss of the monsters who's got the whole of coal under his thumb. Take old Flame Fingers out and we'll have won the war. The monsters round these parts are as tough as an old pair of pants. But with your help, I reckon we can knock some sense into them. You might only be a twiggy little thing with biceps like knotted string, but I'm counting on you, Larock. Alright, and we have a new quest. Alright, Larock, now that we've punched an hole in that barricade, we can get on with the next part of the plan. How'd you fancy heading on down into the monster-infested territory and rescuing my mates? I've picked up a distress signal on my pecs. The lads are somewhere south of the barrier and they're in a bit of a bother. It ain't just them I'm worried about. We're gonna need all the help we can get to spring Barbella out of the nick. It's about time we got all the boys back together and showed those monsters who they're messing with. Go on, Larock. Get yourself south of the barricade and save the lads. If my friends are so important to me, I should come with you. I can't. If I'm away from the hideout for 5 minutes, I break out in a rash. No joke or lie. I'd love to come with you, really. I would, but you'll have to take care of this one on your own. What you glaring at me like that for? It's the truth. I ain't scared of the monsters, if that's what you're thinking. Look, we ain't got time for this. Just get yourself through the barricade and bring back my mates. Alrighty. We gotta get the lads back together. Let's go ahead and build us a cook fire because our guy's getting pretty hungry. Throw some of this stuff in the chest. I'll keep the shimmer wings. There we go. Got our cook fire. Throw this in here real quick. Grab that and try to make some food. We can make us some fried eggs. Let's get some hot water and make them coddled eggs though. So I need to make a bucket. Ooh, we can make a fishing rod already. Well, sure, let's make a fishing rod. And a medicinal herb. Now let's go ahead and get some hot water from our bath. And make us 2 coddled eggs. That should work wonders on our hunger meter. 30% per, so 60%. There you go. Got us a bunch of hunger meter filled. And we'll throw this stuff in the bank. Well, the chest. We don't have a colossal coffer yet. Alrighty. We got that done. Let's go try to rescue some of his mates. A lot of scorpions out here. Grab me some more of these prickly peaches real quick. There we go. And we have a hole in the cave. Let's go ahead and go through this hole. So hungry. And we have some coal right here, too. Let's grab this coal. And some copper, too.